So, look, we're all using AI. But let's be honest, most of us are barely scratching the surface. I mean, forget just writing emails. Today, we are diving into 10 super specific, really powerful hacks for 2025 that are going to completely change how you use AI. We're talking about turning it into a true partner for your creativity and your productivity. But let me ask you something straight up. Are you really getting the most out of your AI? Or are you kind of like the rest of us, just doing the basics? I'm willing to bet there's this whole other level of power you haven't even tapped into yet. If you even hesitated for a second, then you are in exactly the right place. Because in this explainer, we're going to upgrade your AI from just a simple little assistant to a full-blown co-pilot, one that's going to help you create amazing things, get your life organized, and maybe even build a new business. All right, first up, let's build your AI content engine. For all you creators, marketers, or really anyone who makes stuff for the internet, these next 5 hacks are designed specifically to turn you into an absolute content machine. So here's what's on the menu. We're going to cover how to clone your unique brand voice so AI sounds just like you. Then we'll turn dense documents into viral video scripts, generate cinematic B-roll of just text, remix audio into different personalities, and finally create thumbnails that are basically impossible to ignore. Okay, hack number 1. The key to this is authenticity, right? You want AI's help, but it has to sound like you. And the process is so simple. You just upload, say, 3 to 5 of your old scripts or blog posts into ChatGPT and use the prompt you see here. The AI literally learns your unique pacing, your sense of humor, your sentence structure, and boom, it becomes your perfect digital writing twin. It's an absolute game changer for keeping your brand consistent. This next one, it solves such a huge problem for content creators. I mean, just think about all that amazing information that's locked away in long PDFs, research papers, lecture notes. This hack sets it free. You just upload the file, ask the AI to boil it down into a punchy 30-second video script, and make sure you tell it to include a strong hook, the core value, and a clear call to action. It's like having a content repurposing superpower. So, you've got the perfect script. Now what about the visuals and the audio? Well, that's where hacks 3 and 4 come into play. On one hand, you've got AI video generators like Pika that can create this dynamic cinematic B-roll from just a simple text prompt. It saves you hours of digging through stock footage. And on the other hand, a tool like Suno AI can perform your script in totally different styles. You want a professional tech reviewer? You got it. An inspiring motivational speaker? Done. This is how you add massive production value in just minutes. And the last piece of this content puzzle is getting that click. A standard, boring thumbnail just gets lost in all the noise. But by using a really specific prompt in an image generator like Midjourney, asking for high contrast, a shocked or expressive face, and plenty of space for big text, you can basically engineer an image that grabs attention. And it works because it's just tapping into basic human psychology. Our brains are hardwired to notice faces and high contrast in a sea of information. This one little change can seriously skyrocket your click-through rate. Okay, the content engine is built and running. Now let's turn inward and get your life organized. This next section is all about building your own personal productivity operating system. These next 3 hacks are going to help you streamline, everything. We're going to cover how to get faster answers to any problem, how to turn all your scattered goals into a concrete system, and how to use AI as an architect for your own personal automations. It's all about working smarter, not harder. Now, this next hack, it's less of a prompt and more of a really powerful new habit. The next time you see a confusing error message or some complicated app you don't understand, instead of going to Google, just take a screenshot. Upload it to your AI assistant and just ask for a simple explanation and the fastest way to fix it. It cuts through all the ads, all the forums, and just gives you a direct, actionable answer. This will save you so much time. This hack is all about turning chaos into order. We all have those scattered notes and big goals just floating around in our heads. The idea here is to dump all of that raw data into an AI like Claude 3.5 and give it this simple command. It then acts like your personal operating system, structuring everything into a daily routine, a weekly plan, and a habit checklist to keep you on track. It's like having your own personal chief of staff. This last productivity hack is just incredibly powerful. You know that feeling, right? You know a task could be automated, but you have no idea where to even start? Well, now you don't have to figure it out alone. Just describe the task to ChatGPT and use this prompt. The AI literally becomes a workflow architect, giving you the exact step-by-step instructions for building that automation in a tool like Zapier or Make. It completely closes the gap between knowing something can be done and knowing how to do it. All right, let's talk about making some money. In our final section, we're going to focus on being your own AI business builder. These last two hacks are all about taking that little spark of an idea and quickly launching it into a real project that actually generates income. This prompt right here just shows the sheer mind-blowing power of modern AI. Using a model like GPT-4o is like having a startup incubator right in your pocket. You're not just asking for an idea, you're asking for a complete mini business plan for a side hustle designed to make $100 a day, using only free AI tools. It gives you the strategy, the tools, the action steps, even the marketing scripts. It's an entire business in a box. You know, staying relevant is so often about timing. This final hack is a simple but super powerful two-step workflow for jumping on whatever is trending right now. Step 1. Use a tool like Gemini that can access live, real-time data to act as your trend spotter across YouTube, X, Google, everywhere. Step 2. Take that hot topic, feed it directly into ChatGPT, and have it write you a viral script. This is how you ride the wave of culture instead of always chasing it. So we just covered 10 incredibly powerful, really tactical hacks. But I want to leave you with one final thought. The real hack here, the one that's going to make the biggest difference of all, it isn't any single prompt we've talked about today. It's a fundamental shift in your mindset. It's about learning to see AI not just as a tool that answers your questions, but as a strategic partner, a creative collaborator, a systems builder, and an architect for your biggest ideas. This is a completely new way of approaching work, creativity, and problem solving. So, where do we go from here? The tools are here. The methods are clear. The only question left is the one right there on your screen. Now that AI is your co-pilot, what are you going to build first?